Well, hello, welcome as we continue our chronological read through of the Bible. So Israel's been redeemed from Egypt. The Egyptian army has been defeated by God in the Red Sea, and the people they've celebrated this great victory. In all of this, we've seen God being faithful, even as his people have behaved in, a rather fickle manner. When things are going well, they praise God. When things are going bad, they complain against God. They complain against God. We will continue to see this give and take of God bestowing great mercy and blessing on a people that are prone to complain and forget who it is that's leading them and providing for them. 2 months after they left Egypt, the food stores began to run low. People began to fear starvation. They longed for the meat pots and the bread of Egypt. Apparently, they forgot the slavery that came along with it. And so they complain against Moses. God tells Moses that he will provide bread from heaven each morning for the people, but they're going to be tested. They're going to be tested because God tells them to gather only one day's portion each day, except for Friday, when they're to gather a second portion for the Sabbath. And also, they're supposed to consume the entire portion each and every day. Well, the people struggle with doing as they're told. Some save manna. In the very beginning, they save manna for the coming day, only to have it turn wormy and stinky overnight. It's just downright completely gross. Others try to gather manna on the Sabbath, and of course, there's nothing to gather. This is an exercise in trusting God in what he says and what he's going to do, that he will provide what he has promised. And they, like us so often, failed miserably, at least at the outset. God also provided quail for them to eat, so they would have meat as well. So God certainly provided for them food. As they continue their traveling, they once again run out of water. And being out of water, they quarrel with Moses, so much so that Moses fears that they're going to stone him. And they're testing the Lord's patience by doing this. The people question whether or not the Lord is with them or not. So God tells Moses to strike a rock in the presence of the people, and from that rock pours forth water. Once again, God proves his provision for his people. Then, as if triggered by their questioning the presence of God with them, Amalek attacks them. Amalek is a nomadic tribe that's descended from Esau. Moses has Joshua gather an army to meet Amalek, and then he goes to high ground where he holds up his arms, entreating the Lord. So long as Moses' arms are held high, Israel prevails. But when his arms fall, because he's tired, Amalek prevails. So Aaron and Hur help to hold up Moses' arms, one on either side of him, and Israel prevails in the battle. The answer to Israel's question is now obvious. Indeed, God is with them, and he's always with them. Moses' father-in-law, Jethro, comes out to meet Moses and all the people, reuniting Moses with Zipporah, his wife, and his sons. Moses shares with Jethro all that God has done, and Jethro praises God and offers a sacrifice to him. The next day, Moses returned to his work of settling disputes among the people. Jethro saw what was going on, and he took Moses aside and told him that what he was doing was not good. There were way too many people for one man to serve. Jethro told Moses to focus on representing the people before God and to find good men to put over thousands and hundreds and fifties and tens so that they can handle as much as possible. And Moses only has to deal with the tough stuff. This Moses did, and his father-in-law then returned to his own country. Slowly but surely, the people are learning to trust God for all that they need, but it's a painful process at best. Tomorrow, God will begin to teach them what it means to be his people. May God be with you and bless you. I pray that your reading is edifying, and we'll see you again tomorrow.